Greetings street racing fans, Sharky, your race master here, and this is A11 Outlaws Season 2. This season I am joined by last season's now retired King of the Season, Keldon Raven, who will be helping out with commentating and be our season finish line marshal from the Raven's Nest. Keldon, can you please run us through the Season 2 rules?
So, Season 2 rules. All the races are first past the post. The league table contains 10 spaces. You beat the gatekeeper for entry into the list. Call-outs can only challenge one position above, and all call-outs must be in front of the race master, me, or by mutual consent. So I think we'll potentially
That makes sense, because if somebody then was waiting by the finish line by somebody, they could call out down there as well.
Agreed. So, if you lose, you drop to 10th position. If you are gatekeeper or challenger, you drop to challenger. That's a change from last year. If you win 3 times as position 1 on the list, you retire as king of the list. If you lose to the same gatekeeper twice in a row, you're out. At the end of the season, any king of the list race-off become king of the season. This includes any previous king of the season.
Yes, so that's it. That's the Season 2 rules. That's how it goes. Let's see what we've got in this episode. Greetings street racing fans.
Welcome to
A11 Outlaws. So this is the King of the Season in a race-off, which is why we are not at our normal stretch of road, and why we are parked up between your building and my building, here at Vulcan Raceway. Anyway, so today is going to be slightly different. We have got 6 races, best of that, in the usual rotational format. Everybody will be in one of the 6 places once, and it is the old Formula 1 style points scoring: 10 points for first, 6 points for second, 4 points for third, then 3, then 2, then 1, 0 points for a DNF. And then, without having to do a best of 3 race-off, then we will move on to a best of 5 race-off against you and Scarab.
That's right.
So King of Season 2 will face off against King of Season 1 to see who is the overall king.
Indeed.
So that being said, we're going to get everybody together, we're going to get the drivers meeting going, and we will go from there. Right guys, drivers meeting. Now, some of you Vulcan Raceway is no stranger to. You've driven on it many times and you may feel you have an advantage. Others of you have never raced here before. Today things are slightly different. We've got 6 races, points scoring. You're all going to be racing at once, rotating each one space afterwards. And then the winner of that, hopefully it won't have to go to a race-off, but this is the wing over.
Anything can happen here, and does regularly.
Make sure you're all tight on the line. No creeping on the line, because it can cause major problems. The winner of the 6 races, plus a race-off best of 3 if necessary, will then face off against you.
Me! Yes.
And Scarab, the 2021 Season 1 champion. We'll crown the Season 2 champion and we'll crown the overall champion today. Keep it clean, get across the line. If you've got any problems, try and pull to the side. Try not to block people in. Have fun. Safety teams, we have got full safety teams here today.
Yep.
Because I know some of you are not used to going around bends.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's get down to the racing action. Set up for race 1 of A11 Outlaws Season 2 King of the Season. Front of the blue lane, Dambuster. Behind him, KrocketTub. In the rear, Felony. On the red lane, Del Fuego in the front with Enforcer behind, and then Kitsune. 3, 2, 1, race. And Dambuster has pulled them up and we have to go for a full reset. Race 1, reset 1, 3, 2, 1, race. Dambuster, KrocketTub, Felony. Dambuster, KrocketTub, Del Fuego, Enforcer, Felony, Kitsune. Now set up for race 2. On the blue lane, you've got KrocketTub at the front, Felony in the middle and Kitsune at the rear. On the red lane, you've got Dambuster in the front, Del Fuego in the middle and Enforcer at the rear. 3, 2, 1, race. KrocketTub, Felony, Kitsune and the other 3 have failed to finish. Now set up for race 3. On the blue lane, you've got Felony at the front, then Kitsune, then Enforcer. On the red lane, you've got KrocketTub at the front, then Dambuster, then Del Fuego. 3, 2, 1, race. And we've got KrocketTub, Felony, Dambuster. The other 3 have failed to finish. Moving on to race 4, and Cuboid in KrocketTub has got a commanding lead. He's got 26 points at the moment. Closest to him are Felony and Dambuster, who are both on 14. Right, race 4. On the front of the blue lane is Kitsune, behind that is Enforcer and Del Fuego on the rear. And on the red lane you've got Felony in the front, then you've got KrocketTub, then you've got Dambuster in the rear. 3, 2, 1, race. Felony, Kitsune, KrocketTub, Del Fuego, Enforcer, Dambuster. They've all finished. Race 5, the blue lane. Enforcer on the front, then Del Fuego, then Dambuster. On the red lane, Kitsune, then Felony, then KrocketTub. 3, 2, 1, race. And they all get across the line. I need to check the footage between Felony and Enforcer. So here we are, set up for race 6, and it's actually a 2-horse race. I've added the points up. On 32 points is KrocketTub, on 30 points is Felony, then it's Kitsune on 21, then it's Dambuster on 16, Del Fuego on 10, Enforcer on 9. Means even if Kitsune wins this, cannot beat KrocketTub. It means it's between Felony and KrocketTub, and they're both on the back. So on the blue lane on the front you've got Del Fuego, then you've got Dambuster, then you've got KrocketTub. On the red lane you've got Enforcer at the front, then Kitsune, and you've got Felony at the rear. Felony needs to get 2 more points or more than KrocketTub, otherwise KrocketTub wins. It's between Felony and Kitsune. We'll get, not Kitsune, Felony and KrocketTub, and we'll get down to this race 6. A11 Outlaws, Season 2, King of the Season, race 6. 3, 2, 1, race. Wow. Felony had a bad start, obviously missed a gear or something, hit them, and we've only got 2 across the line. Del Fuego and KrocketTub, the only 2 across the line. The others have stopped part way down. Moving on to the decider, the King of Season 1 versus the King of Season 2. So the King of Season 1 being Scarab with Keldon Raven, and he has chosen the red lane. And the King of Season 2 being Cuboid in KrocketTub has chosen the blue lane. Best of 5. We'll see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, race. KrocketTub gets the first one. We'll go for race 2. Race 2, they switch lanes. Scarab's on the blue lane, KrocketTub's on the red lane. 3, 2, 1, race. And that's 2-0 to KrocketTub. Come on, Scarab. Race 3, if Scarab doesn't win this, then that'll be 3 straight wins and KrocketTub will be the overall king. 3, 2, 1, race. Close, but KrocketTub wins 3 straight wins, best of 5. So Keldon, another good day's racing.
Indeed, indeed.
And an interesting last race for the best of 6.
Yeah, very much so.
That toe punt at the end there from Felony putting KrocketTub across the line, even though KrocketTub
had already stated his dominance on that race.
Yeah, you know, even if he hadn't got across the line, he'd got a 2-point lead, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, I think he missed a gear at the start, and
certainly looked that way.
And then the best of 5.
Yes, the best of 5.
And our good friend Cuboid here, handing you your butt.
Yeah. What can I say? I think I've got Scarab set up more for doing the straight line drags. Those corners seem to be throwing me a bit of a curveball.
Yeah, and Cuboid seems to have got KrocketTub really set up. Also, it's a fresher build. You know, your car now is what, nearly 2 years old on the build.
Yeah.
Maybe something that you need to look at for the thing, but. You know, we'll see what happens because there's the Beetle Cup coming, or the Beetle Shootout coming up.
Yes.
Which you're sponsoring.
Oh, yes.
So we've got all of that to come. And we have got the Champion of 2022 coming up, which will be interesting.
Indeed.
And speaking of the Champion of 2022.
Yep.
I hear your man Hakari has...
tried some drives. Yes.
Yes. He's got 2 cars through. He's got the black Mustang from the teams competition, and he's got the silver Audi RS2 from the
that's right.
the estate car shootout.
Although from what I gather, he's been having words with our new champion.
Oh, well, Cuboid and Dambuster and the Flying Fenman were on the team with him, along with Ken Kilometer.
Indeed.
So what is he going to get them to drive?
He's asked Cuboid to drive the
Black Mustang.
The Black Mustang.
Okay, all right. Well, we've got that to look forward to in a few weeks' time. We will get sorted and get back for season 3 with a few rules changes, but essentially much the same. We've got the Beetle Shootout coming up. We've got the Champions of 2022. We've got a lot coming for the coming season at Vulcan Raceway. We've got a lot coming for A11 Outlaws.
That we do.
Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you all again soon.